Hello, everybody. Amber here for this month's director message. Hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'd like to start this month's message out with some birthday wishes. So happy birthday shout outs to Holly at Defiance on December 2nd, Chevelle in Hicksville on the 6th, Mirta in Defiance is on the 9th, Larissa in Paulding, she has a birthday on December 12th. Amber in Defiance and Amy at Pulaski both have birthdays on December 15th, and Brenda in Defiance is on December 27th. So happy birthday! Upcoming events. So the month of December is going to bring us the 4-day work week discussion. Those meetings are going to start happening on December 4th for non-union staff and then on the 8th for union staff. So please refer back to previous emails that you have received to see when your meeting times are. And if you need another meeting invite to join the Google Meet, please reach out to Anna and she will be able to get you that link. Parent-teacher conferences will be coming to an end on December 8th. Winter break for union staff is going to be between December 22nd and January 1st, and non-union staff will have December 22nd through the 25th and the 29th through January 1st off. January's director message will be in person at our mid-year Mindful Madness professional development training, which will take place January 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. More details to follow as the dates draw near. Other announcements. First, a brief message from our new social service manager, Bobbi Burke.
Hello, my name is Bobbi Burke, and I am the new social service manager for Head Start. I have been employed with NOCAC for the past 18 and a half years. I started out as a teacher's assistant, and then I became a teacher. And after a bit, I decided to go with publicly funded childcare, and now I'm back with Head Start. I'm super excited to work with you, and I just wanted to let you know that it is very important that you turn in your completed paperwork so that we can get your child into the classroom as soon as possible so that they can start learning and bringing home all of the exciting new information that they have learned in school. Feel free to reach out to me anytime you have a question or a concern. My phone number is 419-784-2150, extension 1140. Thank you.
We love us some Bobbi. All right. As mentioned, the 4-day workweek discussions are happening next week. While these are not mandatory, I encourage each and every one of you to attend. Share your thoughts, your feelings on the subject. All of the meetings will be attended by our Executive Director, Angie Franklin, along with our Human Resources Director, Heidi Keewan, so they can get an understanding on what hardships, benefits this potential change could bring. I want to say thank you to everyone who took the culture survey. We are reviewing your responses to see what can be improved center-wide, program-wide. We may be asking for some more specific feedback as we take a deeper dive into some of the questions that we asked you. So our ultimate goal is to have a high-quality program with a really positive work culture. Professional development days, also being called the Mid-Year Mindful Madness, again, will take place on January 2nd through the 4th. More information will be shared in an email, which will be coming out in the middle of December, along with a breakout room questionnaire. We are also going to be having a cookie bake-off and a chili cook-off. So we're going to need some participants and some judges. Sign up for those will also be on the breakout room questionnaire. So looking forward to see who is going to bring their A game in the cookie bake-off and the chili cook-off. You may remember at pre-service, we spoke about a program called Padlet. This platform is a communication and an information sharing tool that is set up in a user-friendly format, which we are using to help everyone feel a little more connected. We are launching our child development Padlet on December 4th. When the link is shared, please bookmark it on your iPads and your computers. Once everyone has had a chance to view the Padlet, click around, check it out, see what it's all about, and you feel like you need more training on how to use this platform, Anna will be offering a brief training session on December 8th at 1 p.m. Now we will hear from Rhonda Davis, our Child Development Education Manager, about the Classroom Assessment Scoring System, also known as CLASS, and lesson plans. Thank you, Rhonda.
Hi, my name is Rhonda Davis, and I am the Education Manager and Home-Based Manager for Head Start. And I am just going to talk about a couple policies from the education side of things. So the first education policy that I'm going to talk about is the class observations, that a member of the education team comes into your classrooms and performs 2 times a year, once in the fall and once again in the springtime. We are trained that we are supposed to come in and have on our class lens, where we just look at teacher and child interactions, and we take notes and watch all the wonderful things that you guys are doing out there with the children. Please know that when we are in the classroom, as much as we would love to help with those children that are being maybe a little challenging, we are more of a fly on the wall, and we are not supposed to engage with staff or children while we're in there. We are specifically supposed to just observe. So when we come in, please don't think that we're being rude or not helpful. We are just in there doing that tool and the way we are trained and following those rules that we were given. So when you go in as a class observer, you take notes, and you're in there for 4 cycles, which are 20 minutes each. So we come in, we observe all the wonderful things you guys are doing for the 20 minutes. Then we go out and we do some scoring. And then we come back in and watch for 20 minutes. And we do that 4 times. So we are just gathering lots of notes and writing. And then we go back and score it. And we send you a paper, and we give you all the celebrations and great things that we've seen. And then we also observe things or areas that we feel like maybe you need some improvement on. So doesn't mean that you didn't do them. It just means that that was maybe one of your real strong strengths that particular day. We give you the scores and we go through that, and it's just to help you grow. And we are here to support you as an education team. So when spring rolls around and we come back in and we do observations, we are looking to see, okay, so some of the suggestions we gave in the fall, have they grown in those areas? Have we seen some progress? Because we just want to be the best. We want everybody to be the best that they can be. So we're out there doing these observations to help people grow professionally and just be the best they can be. So that's a little bit about class. And the other policy that I'm going to talk about is lesson plans. Just want to give some clarification with lesson plans. You guys are doing an amazing job and planning activities that are developmentally appropriate, and we just want to support you and keep that going. So just some reminders for lesson plans, that they are done bi-weekly, and that you are starting your day with Brain Smart Start and trying to get those kiddos moving and get their brains working and just build the connections with each other and let them know that they're part of a school family. The learning objectives, just remember when you're planning that you want things to be developmentally appropriate, and what resources we use to support that would be the Early Learning Outcomes Framework, which is ELOF. Every classroom should have a book, an ELOF book, to help you plan. Also, we plan from Creative Curriculum, and you should also have a Creative Curriculum book in your classroom. We are reminding everybody to make sure that you're planning according to the children's goals and where they are developmentally. So you will put the children's initials in the areas where they are working on those specific things. So if they're working more on math and numbers, you would put that, maybe if you're doing a small group activity and you're doing an activity with number recognition and you're like, no, certain children need to work on that, then you make sure you put their initials in that box. If a child's on an IEP, you would mark beside their name, you would put an asterisk, just letting everybody know that looks at the lesson plan that that child is on an IEP, so we can make sure we're meeting that child's goals as well. It's actually documentation that you are providing the services to that child that we are indeed supposed to be providing. Just a reminder about free play. Make sure that your free play is that full 1 hour, because we want children to be able to just expand and problem solve and have that time to be creative and not have that time cut short on them, because they learn so much through play. Also, just remember that when you have your lesson plan done and the education coach checks it and looks it over and gives you some feedback, please remember that we know every day is not going to be picture perfect. We are totally understanding of that, and that if you have a day where your children are just out of sorts and all over the place and it's one obstacle after the next, you can steer away from the lesson plan a little bit, and the education police is not going to come and give you a ticket because you didn't do small group or your large motor ran a little bit over. So please know that as early childhood educators, we know that you need flexibility. We are aware of that. And as long as your intentions are good, we know that sometimes the plan needs to change a little bit. So please feel free to have flexibility in your schedule and know when things are going great and you can squeeze in a few extra things, or some days things aren't going so great, that we want you to know that you have flexibility in that schedule, that you have to read your children and plan according to the children and how they are that day. So we will be perfectly imperfect together as a school family. So please feel free to reach out. If you have any questions or concerns, you can reach me via phone or email or one of the coaches. I know any of the three of us would be happy to be helpful in any way. So please don't ever hesitate to reach out if you have any education questions, and we will support you. Thank you.
Today, we round out our core values talk with one that is near and dear to my heart. A core value that lies at the center of what we do as a program: child and family development. We define this as empowering children and families by providing meaningful experiences to encourage lifelong learning and improve overall well-being. Our goal as a Head Start program should be to have a community where every child has the opportunity to unfold their potential, where families are empowered and supported in their journey, and where education is not just a stepping stone, but a love, leading to a lifelong adventure and of knowledge. That's the world we're collectively building. And you, teaching teams, home visitors, family advocates, nutrition staff, and everyone in our Head Start work family are the architects of this grand plan. Child and family development is not just a core value. It's a commitment to shaping the very foundation of our society. As preschool educators and home visitors, you have a unique opportunity to influence the trajectory of a child's life and, by extension, the well-being of their entire family. How do we accomplish this? Well, we accomplish it by providing experiences that go beyond the traditional confines of a classroom, like Miss Page's class visiting an orchard, or Miss Christina's class visiting a farm, or the center managers hosting family fun days, providing helpful information to parents and showcasing what students have learned so far. We're creating an environment where curiosity is not only welcomed, but celebrated, where learning is not just for children, but for the whole family to enjoy together. But this isn't a one-sided journey. Child and family development is a partnership. It's a collaboration between teachers, parents, a community at large. It's about recognizing that the family is the first and most influential teacher in their child's life. By bridging the gap between home and school, we create a seamless web of support, allowing children to thrive in every aspect of their development. In conclusion, as we reflect on our core values of compassion, collaboration, integrity, and our commitment to child and family development, it becomes clear that our roles extend far beyond the confines of a classroom or a home visit. Through compassion, we sow the seeds of empathy and understanding. Collaboration is the cornerstone of building a supportive community where every child can thrive. Our commitment to integrity ensures that we provide a trustworthy and reliable environment for both children and their families. And lastly, child and family development at its core relies on the interconnectedness of these principles, creating a holistic approach that nurtures the whole child and their family. Head Start friends, always appreciate the profound impact that you have. Your work is not just a job. It's a calling, it's a responsibility, and it's an incredible privilege. As we weave the threads of our core values into the fabric of our daily interactions, we are shaping a brighter future for generations to come. Together, let's continue to embrace this privilege with open hearts and open minds, knowing that our efforts have a positive impact on the lives we touch in our communities. School family, I wish you the happiest of holidays this season, and I look forward to seeing you all in the new year. Have a delightful December. Person at our Thank you, Bobbi. I missed that part. Professional development days, the redo. We're also going to be having a cookie bake-off and a chili bake-off. Please bookmark it. We bookmark it on your iPad. I don't know why I wanted to sing the get around, Rhonda, help me Rhonda, help me Rhonda. So today we round out. This is a rough day. How do we accomplish this? Well, by providing experiences that go. So happy birthday to you all. Make sure you're all wishing these gals a wonderful birthday on their birthdays. Wonderful birthday on their birthdays.